Hello and thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl Rochelle, and in today's video I am going to be doing a get ready with me first impressions on a lot of products that I have purchased. If you saw my Lost haul, it was like 2 or 3 videos ago, you saw that I purchased a lot of items and I want to try to get some thought on how these items are. I completely forgot that I purchased these items, but if you want to see how they do on my face, on my skin type, then please stay tuned. We're going to start out by priming with the Touch and Soul Poreblem primer. I got this inside of a BoxyCharm box. I've only ever just touched this particular item just to see how it holds my face. So let's go in with the Poreblem primer. And next we're going to be going in with, I'm not sure if I showed you guys this in one of my hauls, but this is the Black Radiance foundation stick, Color Perfect foundation stick. I got mine in the shade Cocoa Bean. And I'm going to first go in with the Sonya Kashuk sponge. Please forgive me, I've used this. I will say this sponge is amazing. If you have not tried this sponge yet, don't sleep. This sponge is amazing. Okay, but I don't like this sponge for this particular foundation. So let's go to a brush. This brush I'm going to use now is the Luxie 680 brush, the Pro Perfusion face brush. That was a lot. Oh my gosh. So we're going to put more on. Just see what it does. So let's go in. Okay, so here is one side of my face that I put the foundation on, and here's the side that doesn't have the foundation on it. I don't think it's a bad color. I think it's a really good color. But I'm looking at the stats that it says online on the Black Radiance website. Rich pigment stick foundation with a brush on applicator on the other side. That's all it says, and it just says for directions on what to do. It just says blend it into your hairline and on your face, and that it can be used for contour and highlight, but it does not say anything else. So I'm just going to give you my opinion on what I think about this foundation so far. So far, truly it is lightweight. It is not heavy at all, and that's one thing I can honestly say that I absolutely love about this foundation. I will say this, with just working with it, I will say it's easy to blend, very easy to blend. Very easy to blend. I do honestly think that I don't think that it's full coverage. I would not say this is full coverage. I would say that this is light to buildable, because I'm looking at it covering my hyperpigmentation and all that, and I'm noticing that I'm having to put on a few layers, okay? Because on this side I did have to put on 2 layers, because when I used it with the sponge, it sheared it out. It really sheared it out, and I didn't like that. So I went in and I put more on, and I started using it with the brush. So I will say this: if you are a person that loves a full coverage foundation, then this foundation not for you. If you're looking for something that's easy, a easy, nice base as of so far, foundation stick, something more like everyday or just on a simple day on the go foundation, I will most definitely suggest that you pick this up. It's a decent price, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was just like maybe $7. So not bad, but it's nothing that I would say, oh my God, you gotta try it. You just gotta go out and reach for it, because this is, it's just okay to me. It's nothing that I'm like, oh my God, the finish is everything. It's just okay to me. To me, okay? If you want to try it because it's affordable and, you know, it's a decent product, then I would say most definitely go and try it. You never know what you might think. You never know. I will say this though, it does give off a nice matte finish, okay? Even though it's not full coverage, it does give off a very nice matte finish. Not full on cake face matte, but a decent matte, semi-matte finish if you like a matte finish, okay? So the next item that I'm gonna put on my face, I'm gonna use concealer, and I'm gonna use the Morphe Fluidity full coverage concealer, okay? And I picked mine up in the shade C 5.25. And here is the color right here. And let's just go on in, let's see what it do. All right, so here it is. I have the concealer all blended out. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm gonna let it, I was for a second gonna just let it sit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with my powder, and I'm actually gonna be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in Banana. Is this in Banana? Yes, it is. This is in Banana, and I'm gonna be setting this I'm setting my under eyes and just setting, and I'm not going to bake it. I'm just going to set my areas, and then I'm going to be going in with the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Powder in the shade Honeymoon, because it has just a little bit more pigmentation on this powder. So nice brown, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a nice brown powder. If you are wondering if they have one deeper, if you have not seen this product yet in like your local if you haven't seen this product in your local Target, because I got mine at Target. If you haven't seen it there yet, I will say this, they do have this available in a darker shade. I forgot the name of that shade though. Now I'm going to go in with Honeymoon, and I just pushed a little bit out, and let's go ahead and go and set everything else. Okay, so I just finished putting on the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the shade Honeymoon, and I could honestly say that I'm not sure how I feel about this powder. With the banana powder, I just used it to set underneath my eyes, but no, I do know how I feel about it. I don't like it, okay, for all over the face set. I will say that. Because I am dry combination, I see that it like, I think it like, you know, settled in on some of my dry patches, so it leads me to believe that this is a very mattifying powder right here. It just doesn't set, it clings to everything. It's not a bad color at all. I actually like the color. It's just that it really did cling to everything, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I will say this though, if you do have dry skin, you know, to have dry patches and that sort of thing on your face because you just haven't moisturized enough, do a good moisturizer on your face beforehand and I think it'll be okay. But it is a very mattifying powder, I will say that. I'm going to be doing my brows, and as you guys know, my brows aren't anything really sparse. I feel like I'm cheating actually telling you guys about my brows because I don't have bad brows. They're just, you know, what they are. So, but I still do fill them in just a little bit. I still fill my brows in just a little bit, even though they're not sparse or anything like that. And I'm going to be going in with the ColourPop Brow Boss pencil, and I picked this up recently out of Ulta. Okay, so let's see if we can, you know, tame them just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, so with me having just for the first time used the Brow Boss pencil, I can honestly say that I like the Precision Brow Pencil a little bit better. This brow pencil, whereas, you know, there's a difference in them, just to let you know, okay? But the Precision Brow Pencil, to me, the pencil itself is softer in texture and it's a little bit more easy to blend on your brows. With this one, if you really want to sculpt and draw on your brows, and I will most definitely suggest the Brow Boss pencil. But if you already have pretty much full brows like I do and you really don't sculpt on your brows, then this right here, it will be great for you because it's soft, it's pliable, you don't have to put on a lot of product, and it just goes on in and then it can blend on in where you feel it just needs to fill out just a little bit, okay? But overall, not bad, but just not for me because I don't have to draw on my brows. I feel like I'm cheating anyway by telling you guys about my brows because I have brows, so. All right, okay, so next up we're going to be going in with the eyes, and I'm going to actually be using something that I just got in, and actually you guys saw it in the previous video that I just put out with my BoxyCharm, my March BoxyCharm Luxe box. I finally got my box in, and I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 15D Day Slayer palette, okay? And not sure if I showed you guys this in that video. I believe I did. But here is the palette, standard Morphe packaging, and here are the colors. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shades. Okay, and I'm just going to be going in with the shades really quickly. Not going to do anything special, not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do a pretty simple, easy look, okay? Okay, so for the first color, I think I'm gonna do maybe like 3 shades. For the first shade, and I'm gonna be using the shade right here, this very pretty matte orangey shade right here, and it's called In the Crease, and I'm gonna be using it in my crease, okay? So the next shade I'm going to be using on my lid. I think I'm just going to use my finger for it. And I'm going to be using, ooh, this shade is pretty. I'm going to be using this shade right here, and it's called Just Eyes. It's really pretty. It's a dark shimmer shade. I'm just going to be using that. And just to go on top of that shade, and on top of just eyes, just right in the center, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is Bronze Beauty. I didn't plan on using that shade, but I thought like maybe just eyes was just a little too deep, and I want to just add something, just a little bit more pop or something right in the center. And now for my outer corner, just to deepen it just a little, I'm going to be using the shade Sweet right here, just to deepen the outer V. Okay, and that's all I'm going to be doing for my eyes as of right now. Like I said, for my eyes, I'm not a very big connoisseur. I love to do my eyes and give it a pop of something extra when I can, but usually I don't, only because most of the time I'm on the go so much that it's just pop, 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 go, go, go. But I can honestly say this, if you have not tried this palette or any of the Morphe palettes, believe me, it's well worth every dollar that you spend on it, okay? And like I said, I got this actually in my Morphe box, and that was the video before this. So if you want to go ahead and check out that video, go ahead and check it out, okay? For the eyeliner, this is nothing new, but it's one that I absolutely love. This is the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner, and I got it in the shade Stingray. Stingray is just a very pretty black, okay? Now for lashes, I will be using the KOKO Lash Alert. I will say this is a little sample that I got inside one of my Ipsy glam bags, but I absolutely love this mascara. I'm gonna have to invest in a full size one. If you have not tried KOKO, they are available at Ulta, but I think it's only online. I could be wrong, but check your local Ulta. I do know that they do sell KOKO at Ulta. I can honestly say that, oh my goodness, this mascara is amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the full size of this, because this really just brought my eyes to life, like for real. I love this, okay? All right, so next up, I'm just gonna go in with the cheeks and the lips last. And for my cheeks, I don't have a new blush. I don't have any new blushes, so I'm just going to be going in, since it's beautiful and sunny outside, I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Love Flush blush, and this one is How Deep Is Your Love. Okay, and since it's so beautiful, bright and sunny, hopefully this weather will stop being bipolar, because it's just straight bipolar here in Savannah. If your weather is bipolar where you are, where it's cold, like, you know, one day and just beautiful and sunny the next, please give me a thumbs up. Help me understand that I am not alone in this, okay? Because this weather is just completely crazy, okay? But today for the lips, I am going to be going in with the Kylie Jenner Cosmetics, the Kylie Cosmetics. I'm going to be going in with her gloss, and this is in the shade KOKO K. Like I said last time in my haul, my Lost haul, I don't know them. They already got my money. I don't know them. Okay, so please don't judge. Oh, wow. Okay, this is very smooth. This is very creamy, not sticky at all. And that's one of the major things that I check about with the gloss, is not sticky at all. And because it looks like I just finished eating a crack popsicle, I'm going to go in with a lip liner, and I'm just going to go in with Chestnut by MAC. Okay, and then I'm going to finish off with the setting spray. This is going to be the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. Okay, and let's finish it out. Ta-da! Okay, and there it is. This is my finished face. I can honestly say that with the exception of the stick foundation, I like everything else that I put on my face today. I really and truly did like all the other products. KOKO, K, listen, like I said, I don't know them. So that's that, okay? So I finally tried out Kylie Cosmetics. This was her lip gloss, okay? And I actually liked it. It wasn't my shade of nude. I thought it would be, based on what's in the tube, I thought it would be just a little bit more pinky. Kind of find out it wasn't. So I just added a lip liner in Chestnut by MAC, and it worked out perfectly, okay? All right, the mascara, you saw how I love that. This mascara has my lashes saying yes and yes, okay? And most definitely, I would most definitely buy this in a full size, bigger size. I got this inside my Ipsy bag, so there you go. Alrighty then, the setting powders. Okay, so the banana setting powder, I thought it did a really good job with setting my concealer underneath my eyes. It did not leave a cast. It didn't look horrible. It didn't look too stark. So this would be like something that I would honestly say that it would be nice to try. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this was like $9. So very affordable, and you could reach this and you could get this in your local Target, Walmart, you know, very accessible. So you could try this. Now I will say with this one right here, the Honeymoon shade, which is a deeper shade, which is a brown shade. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, okay? If you think that this would be too light for your complexion, they do have one that is darker than this. I just chose to get this because usually I'm known for going too dark before I go too light, okay? So I decided I'm going to change that up this year, and I decided to get Honeymoon. I will say this, when I put it all over my face, the color was okay, but I felt like it really matte me down. So if you do have oily skin, you just might really and truly like this powder right here. I was a little iffy about it in the beginning, I will say that, but when I really thought about it, it's like, for me, having dry, you know, dry combination skin where I get oily in my T-zone, this powder right here will be something that I'll probably only use in my T-zone, around my nose, my cheeks, my forehead some. But this right here, all over my face, is just a little bit too much. I felt like it really matte me out, like dried out my skin. So when I put on the setting powder, when I put on this setting spray, which is amazing and affordable, by Wet n Wild, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, by Wet n Wild. Okay, the Natural Finish Setting Spray. If you guys have not tried this, $4 or $5, not bad at all. It will easily and beautifully set your face down. But when I put it on my face to top off this right here, it did a beautiful job. I think it set down my face beautifully while still giving a nice finish to it. It didn't completely natural me out, which I'm kind of happy about, actually, because a natural setting sprays will come sometimes just make you a satin finish, but with this right here, it just shows you how mattifying this powder is, okay? You guys heard my thoughts on the stick foundation. This stick foundation, listen, if you want to try it, go right on ahead and try it. I think it's more of a light to buildable coverage. It's not full coverage. It's very lightweight, very easy to blend out. I think that is amazing about it. I think this shade right here and the next shade up, there could have been one more shade in between, just my opinion, but overall not a bad foundation. If it's something like, if you're more quick on the go, just put a little something on, this right here will be absolutely amazing. I will say chances are in my monthly favorites, or maybe after I try a few more times, I'll have a very more solid thought on this right here as far as how long it lasts, because I know I won't be able to come back at the end of the night and tell you guys about how it lasted on me, but chances are by the end of the month, or at least by the end of next month, I will be coming back and letting you know how this foundation worked on me. Because so far, I can honestly say it's beautiful and I like it, but is it long lasting? And on the website, on the Black Radiance website, they didn't say anything about how long it lasted, okay? And then last but not least, the concealer. Okay, so looking at the concealer now, it is full coverage. I will say that. This is a full coverage concealer, okay? I think it is a little quick drying though, okay? Because I put it under this eye first and then put everywhere else. When I finally got back to be blending under this eye, it was dried down a little bit and I did really have to work to blend it out. So I think this is a little fast drying. It dries down pretty fast on your face. So if you're worried about that, and that's one of the things, I would say keep a lookout for that, okay? But overall, this is a pretty nice concealer. It didn't set into my lines. It didn't crease. It's actually really, really nice. And hey, not a bad price point either. So overall, I love my face. I think it's really, really pretty. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like me and my branded crazy, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like me just a little bit, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, please. And thank you. You guys have a beautiful day and stay blessed and stay beautiful. Bye.